This is a comment from Roy Gerbil, who is a viewer of the channel and pretty much epitomizes exactly what I'm going to be talking about today. Thank you for sharing openly. Just the other day, I blew a funded account. I thought, this is it. This time will be different. And just like that, I watched the drawdown go from minus 60 to minus 150 to minus $200 to minus $500 to minus 1K, etc. I kept adding micros thinking this will turn any moment. After all, there is a ton of resistance up ahead. It never turned around. I noticed panic come over me. I began sweating like a pig. My palms were practically water. In a span of 10 minutes or so, the account was gone. My wife was in the other room, and I felt like such a waste of a human being. Husband. Father. Anyway, thank you for keeping it real, man. I know I can do this. Just need to stop over leveraging and DCAing and just accept a freaking small loss. Roy, thank you so much for sharing that, honestly. It takes a lot of courage to come on to a random YouTuber's channel and post a comment like that for everybody else to see. I really do appreciate it a lot, and it really does go to show you guys the reality of trading. It is not what you see online. It is not all sunshines and rainbows. It is not all big houses and Lamborghinis and all of the women and all of the glitz and the glamour, the lavish lifestyle. It is none of that. And it's honestly just really sad whenever I look at people thinking that this is actually the lifestyle, that this is actually trading, when it's all a lie. Most of those people that you're seeing online, they're lying to you. They're lying about their whole lifestyle. Their money is probably most likely not coming majority of the money is not coming from trading. Instead, it's coming from selling subscriptions, selling courses, lifestyle coaching, all of these things that has nothing to do with trading. What Roy experienced is what so many other people, including myself, has experienced when it comes to trading. We feel like we have it, we get into a trade, we feel like it's gonna turn around, and it never does. By the end of it, we're left wanting more. Some of us blow the account and that's it, we're done for the day. Some of us, like myself, will go on tilt, get more accounts, and then blow those too. And that's the reality when you're a struggling trader, when you're someone who's trying to become profitable, when you're someone who's working so hard not to buy the mansions, not to buy the new Ferrari, but you're working so hard for your family, your wife, your fiance in the next room over, your kid, your pet, your mom, your dad. You're someone who's trying to work so hard for those people, and that's what ends up happening. It is extremely difficult to make this work, but it is extremely possible to make this work. And I know that if you are watching this channel right now, you will see yourself and myself. You will see yourself progress to the point where you're actually able to make it work. As long as you don't give up, as long as you keep coming and showing up every day, keep coming back every single day, working as hard as you can to make this work, doing the things that you know will help you in the long term to be able to make this work. If you're someone that's never received a payout before, I can tell you right now, I was in your same position. If you're someone that has never received a funded account, you've never passed an eval before, I can tell you right now, I was in your same position. And currently, I am in the same exact position because I have no funded accounts. If you're someone that has received one payout and then wasn't able to get a payout for a while, I've been there. If you're someone that has received 8 payouts and is looking for number 9, like me, I am there right now. But I will tell you right now, I will become profitable and I will show that it is actually possible to do this. But I will show you the most realistic way that it actually occurs rather than the fake nonsense that you see online. It actually makes me really sad that when I say the words, I blew an account or my account is blown, the first thing that people think about is over leveraging, revenge trading, not sticking to your setup, multiple trades. Because usually that's what happens when you blow an account. So when I said that I blew my account at end of July, people automatically think, oh, you were doing something wrong. Instead of just thinking that the account was just lost because not every single strategy has 100% profitability in every single month, every single market condition, every single regime. No, I just lost. And that's okay. Think about this, guys. We have funded accounts or evals. Let's start there. We have evals that we are trying to make $3,000 with only $2,000 in drawdown. By the way, this is not static drawdown. This is trailing drawdown. Now, it is end of day, but still, even if I made $1,000 today and I started the account from fresh, I make $1,000. I can still only lose $2,000. Where did that $1,000 that I just made, where did it go? That's how hard this game is. You are trying to make 150% consistently to pass evals, to be able to have a funded account and then do it all over again, trying to make money, trying to get a payout. If you've ever done that, you need to pat yourself on the back right now. It is so hard. But what you see online is that people are making it look easy. People are like, oh, I got $1,000. There are people with the new Top Step Challenge account. It's this account right here, the 3K challenge round, who have already received a payout from it, and it just came out yesterday. But I can tell you right now, it is few and far between the amount of people that have failed that challenge already. That is why Top Step has created it. It has become a business model. I don't know if I'm ruining my Top Step affiliation chances here, but it's the truth. It's the truth. And we need to realize how hard this game is, what the reality of trading actually is. It's hard. It is extremely difficult. And I'm not going to sugarcoat that. But what I will tell you is that it is possible. And again, I will show you again and again and again every single trade, every single blown account, every single payout, every single whatever. I will show you the journey and I will show you at the end of the day that you can do it too. And I really hope that you're someone that's not going to give up. I really hope that you're someone that's going to keep coming back every single day. Keep showing up and keep putting in the work in order to make this work. So today is Shoutouts Day. So I'm going to be going into the more positive side first, and I'm going to go back into the negative side again because I want to show you guys the reality of trading. A lot of the shoutouts, at least in the YouTube comments, they're not shoutouts, they are commiserations. They are, man, I'm sorry you're going through that. The amount of you guys that have shown, you know, or that have shared your story with me, or shared your experiences from just this past week alone, or maybe the past month or so. The amount of you guys is absolutely incredible. And honestly, I would have been there for a lot longer if I was responding to each comment. I still haven't responded yet. I will slowly over the weekend. But there's so many of you guys that have given me so much encouragement. Man, it was honestly really touching. I think I said that in yesterday's video or 2 days ago. I can't remember. But you guys have really given me a lot of support and have continued to support me and root for me. And it's just like, man, like, truly, I was blown away because most of the time I usually get hate comments. And of course, I'll still get comments that tell me what to do and stuff like that. But like, the amount of you supporting me and telling me how bad price action has been and how you guys are struggling too. I That's why I love doing shout outs on Fridays, because you guys deserve it. You know, you guys are coming into the trenches every single day, putting in the work. Like, a little recognition, it goes a long way, in my opinion. And that's why I love using my platform to be able to do that for you guys. So let's start. We always start on Discord in Centurion highlights. Um, Jordan had a great month. This is August 2nd because I took a 2 week break. So I haven't seen any of these yet. But Jordan, great month finishing out July. Total payouts of $5,700 with no purchased evals this month. I've always learned that that is big. Um, so shouts out to Jordan for this. This is really cool. You guys can see here all the payouts that he received in July. So that's so awesome. Chantel had some good winning trades, and then also too, I believe that she also had a payout from funding Pips. So shouts out to Chantel. This is really awesome as well. She's been doing so well, and I'm really glad to have her in our Discord. We also have Alex, or iBanes guy. Took out this month's first payout for my XFA that's been living the past few months. He says that the AeroPay has been pretty slow, so it took almost a whole week to get it finalized, but they hit the bank, baby. So shouts out to Alex for a $500 payout. And then Roton has been, he said sorry for the spam, but he has been posting a lot of good trades in here as well. I think this is his last one that he posted as well. And honestly, he's like marksman, like sniper entries. He's been doing great too. So shouts out to Roton as well. He said we're all recovering addicts in here. Absolutely, we really are. All right. So that's it for the positivity. No, it's still all positive. It still is, right? Because even if we're going through a rough time, like it is something where we can look back on this and be like, man, we've really grown a lot. We've really overcome this. So I have a ton of shout outs as well. The first one is Savi Taco. He said that he had three funded multiple evals beginning of last week. He lost them. He traded NYSE Open, and then he went on till he got five accounts, lost them, and he's just been, it's just been a rough time for him. That he's buying stuff using a gift card, and he's saying that basically because he knows that he's in this position, that he just has to keep coming back, keep going harder, keep going stronger. Obviously in the right way, right? And but just stay persistent. And I completely agree. It's really just about staying persistent. So Savi, Larry Lots. I know you got it, man. Savi also has a YouTube channel. I think it's called Larry Lots. I'll have to circle back into that. But yeah, I love to shout out channels as well. If you guys have a YouTube channel, you're trying to do your content, please let me know. I'll do a proper one next time. There was just a lot of comments this week. Andrew Dubinin 955. He said he blew three challenges in about half an hour. Shadow Killer 0212 lost several accounts in 30 minutes last month as well and is now rebuilding. So both of you guys, I know how it is to lose accounts in 30 minutes or less. I might have to do a speedrun challenge and document that about how many times I've done that. But um, yeah, it's tough. It's definitely tough. But I know that you guys are gonna come back, rebuild, take it slow, just like how I'm trying to take it slow, and you guys will be fine. Ike DC123 says that he's thinking about quitting in December. He had two payouts in the last 6 weeks, but gave it all back through evals and activation fees. Ike, if you're watching this, I really hope you just watch the beginning of what I said in this video today, because I think it's really important that you understand that this is something that will come in time. It is something that you need to just stay persistent and keep coming back and ride through the rough times, because the good times are really good, but the bad times are really bad too. But if you keep coming back and you gain more experience, you will have a lot more good times than bad times, I promise you. So I really do hope that you're listening and that my message was able to resonate with you. How dare you call it gambling? That's his actual YouTube name. He says that he blew a funded account on day 4 with 2K in profits. So I think we've all been there too, or when we're up, we're trying to get another winning day, and we're just not able to, and it sucks, right? So I really do hope that, how dare you call it gambling, is able to come back from this. I love your YouTube name, by the way. But I hope that, obviously it's a lesson learned, right? We need to be able to walk away from losses, and it's difficult, much easier said than done, but it's something we have to master. Tyreek Hutchie breached his account this week. And then Danish Khan also said that he's disgusted with himself. Blew another eval, has been struggling since passing his first one. So, yeah, the feeling of breaching your account always sucks, Tyreek, and I know that it's hard, but again, it's part of the game. It's absolutely part of the game, and I know that you'll bounce back from it. Danish Khan, you can't be too hard on yourself. And I actually received the same types of comments this week too about being hard on myself, trying not to be hard on myself. It's hard, especially too if you're a perfectionist. You just want to do well. You want to pass. You want to get payouts. But man, this thing takes time. This thing takes time. So don't be too hard on yourself. Just come back with the right attitude, the right mindset next week, and you'll be all right. John Smith 9476 had 3 daily loss limits hit in a day. That's always tough, John. I hope that you're able to recover from that. I also hope that's not your last 4. Because I'm over here saying your last 4 on YouTube. Um, Mass Trickster 9691 says it's been the hardest month trading he's had in a while. Yeah, I would say July has been really difficult for me. Of course, I took the first 2 weeks off in August, but a lot of people are complaining about that. So you're not the only one, Mass Trickster. So we just got to keep making it, keep coming back, keep pushing through, and we'll make it out. Utam 007 lost his account. He was $3 away from passing. The trade reversed, and he added to the trade, and then he lost. So yeah, I think we've all been there, Utam. I really hope that. I hope that it's a lesson learned that when we're so close to passing and it doesn't happen, you're just like in shock, right? But it's just a time to go again, right? Take a small loss or take a good win, and then go again for one more trade. But I'm sure you'll bounce back too. F Pete 676 is in a rough drawdown currently and lost his dog to cancer not too long ago. So F Pete, first of all, I'm really sorry about your loss. I know that I've spoken about our dogs that we've had over the last few months or so, and Scruffy was the last one that we had to send to doggy heaven just this past Saturday. So obviously that's been tough for us, and I know how difficult that is. Um, I hope that you're able to recover not only from that, but also to your accounts as well. I'm sure good times are coming. The price action will improve. So, I really do hope that your trading starts getting better too, and that in terms of losing your dog, I hope that you're able to continuously move forward with your dog in your heart. Sorry if I sound a little bit stuffy, by the way. Like I feel kind of stuffy today, so I'm like sniffling and stuff. I apologize for that. RJ Polola held his XFA for a full month, but he still lost it because of how bad the conditions have been, how choppy it's been. So, RJ, great job holding your XFA, man. It's not easy. And the fact that it seems like you were sticking to your rules, you were doing everything you're supposed to, you just lost. Perfect job, man. So that's why I always talk about too. A green day can be a green day only if you follow your rules. A red day can still be a green day if you follow your rules, right? So you got to stick to that, and great job doing that. Alan, I think his username also starts with Sky, and it was like a bunch of letters and numbers. He said, over trading, over leveraging, and revenge trading leads to him blowing accounts. Even copy trading from YouTubers, and still he's blowing accounts. So, Alan, first of all, don't copy trade from YouTubers, right? Learn about what you have to do first, but those are the things that we have to master. Much easier said than done, but over trading, over leveraging, revenge trading, those will lead to you blowing accounts 100 times out of 100. So We need to do a better job of, making sure that we're not so prone to that. In Stoicism, we talk about emotions. And a lot of times people think that, oh, as a Stoic, you're just like still face, like acting like a robot. But no, it's like you still have emotions. You're still going to express them, right? But we can't allow emotions to be able to overtake our decision making. So that is something that we need to be aware of. Zenzer 0SS had $50 left in his pocket, bought a 25K account with hopes to passing it, but he breached it trading CPI. Zenzer, I'm sorry about that. I really hope that you're able to bounce back from that. Um, Obviously, if I really hope that you have more than $50 in your bank account because you don't want to be spending the last of your money trading. I learned this a lot last year, that if I'm low on money, my trading is never as good as it should be. It's just a lot of stress on you. So I really hope that you're able to save some money first, keep practicing through sim practice accounts, and then when you're financially able, this is not financial advice, but I hope that when you're financially able, you're able to come back to trading and pass some accounts and get some payouts. Jen Marco said she kept buying gold Tuesday night and kept taking losses. If she had held through a bit of drawdown, it was a 200-point win. Jen, we've all been there. How terrible. Just a little bit of drawdown and then it bounces and it goes our way. But, again, it's a good trade, right? It just didn't go our way at that time. So keep going. SFG Trades 87 says he finds himself in the same boat as me. Emmanuel Obayagueme has also been having a rough go. And Katya says the past 2 months has been brutal for him too. So guys, we're all in the same boat together. We're all struggling together. Honestly, it's been so difficult. I swear to you. It's been so hard. But we'll get it, man. We'll absolutely get it. We'll absolutely get it. Lastly, we have Wighoom, who said that Wighoom86 said he spoke to many profitable traders who said this month has been tough. So, kind of going back on what I just said too, like it has been absolutely difficult for sure. But man, I kid you not, guys. It's gonna get so much better, I promise you. I promise it's gonna get so much better, I promise you. Um, so yeah, guys, thanks again so much for the shout outs. Thank you so much for supporting. It was a lot to go through shout outs. That's why I still haven't responded to comments, just because of the fact that even just going through and getting comments is takes me a while, right? So coming back from work wasn't actually that bad today, but still tired from work coming back. Soccer was on, first game of the day, or first game of the season, and I just wanted to watch, but I was like, let me do shout outs too. Let me watch and do shout outs. So I really hope that you guys are able to take something from this. I hope you guys enjoy the shout outs. I hope you guys enjoy the recognition. Even though this week was largely commiserations, I really do hope that these things, show my support for you as well. Because I always say that even though that this is my channel and I'm sharing my journey, you guys are also sharing your journey with me. So if I can give you some recognition and some support, I will do that every single time I can. That's feasibly possible. I can't guarantee shout outs every single Friday. I can't because it can be a lot, but I definitely do try my best for sure. So thank you guys. All right, so let us start with the trade recap. I mean, it's going to be a quick trade recap because this video is already very long. Trade recap, we have one trade because we are now going to the point where we're just taking one trade until we can build back some confidence. This is all about building confidence, guys. So if I can build my confidence, we take one trade, one micro, that's it. I'll feel a lot better about it. So what happened was, this is about 8:58, if 8:59. We're looking at the session and we're bearish at the time, right? But we have prior day value area low down here. We have prior day point of control up here. We have prior day value area high right here, right? One of the things I'm starting to pay more attention to is kill candles. So a kill candle is basically where you have uh, a candle with high volume that's like fully bullish or fully bearish bodied, right? So what I mean by that is this would not be an example of a kill candle. That's a green candle with like indecision at the top and bottom, right? But what I mean by that, a kill candle is when you're like fully like going one way. So this is pretty close to a kill candle right here, right? And I saw this at the time. Again, we were bearish, right? But that doesn't mean that, oh, we're just automatically going to be bearish. I wanted to see what happened here at this moment with prior day point of control and VWAP right here. So at this time, I'm looking to see what's happening. I'm waiting for a nice bearish candle to the downside. Doesn't mean I would enter there, right? Because honestly, it's not really a good place. But here comes one kill candle, increased volume, and then we're followed up by another bullish candle. But we do get a rejection, slight rejection of VWAP. At this point here, I'm like, that's a pretty powerful green candle here. I don't know if we're going to get a rejection at this point, right? I need to see a nice bearish candle. Instead, boom, kill candle to the upside. So, would this be a good entry? Yeah, I think it would be a good entry for sure. But I didn't want to enter there, right? I wanted to see if we pulled back or not. I was debating entering on this candle right here, but I decided against it again because I want to see if we can pull back to prior day point of control or VWAP before we continue. Instead, we continue to head all the way up to prior day value area high, and I was like, man, I think I missed my shot, right? Because look how far we went. We do start rejecting at prior day value area high, and I think this actually would have been a really good short, tight risk up here. But again, because we are bullish and I need to make sure I follow the trend, I did not take it. Instead, I was looking for a pullback to VWAP or prior day point of control, giving it some leeway and some space to see if we can bounce. And that's exactly what happened. We do end up bouncing. This is my candle that I enter on increased volume. And honestly, the entry wasn't perfect. It actually, let me say this. The entry was perfect in terms of what I like to do. The entry was not perfect in terms of how the trade played out, right? Because we kind of do curl up a little bit and then we do come back down a little bit lower, right? Because we were only doing one micro, and I was like, well, it's just one micro, like it doesn't really matter, right? Stop loss is placed down here at 565. We like to use the 5 minutes, but then as we form another level, right, right here, stop loss is moved up here. So at this point, we're aiming for six. So this is about 600, right? That was 600.4. I put my target just above that because if you look left, there's really nothing in this area for quite a while, right? This is like the 450s. So because of that, I'm like, I don't know how high we can go. I'm not sure how far we can go, but let's see if we can just target a little bit above that at that point there. We do hit prior day value very high. We do come down a little bit and we struggle. At this time, I'm not even looking at the trade though. Like I'm preparing to go to bed. It's already very late. So I set my stop loss and I just left it there. If I was still trading, my stop loss would have moved to here, right? So every single time we set a level, especially on the 5 minute, set a level, you move the stop loss up. Set a level, move the stop loss up. So here's one level here, one level here, one level here. The best one is probably here underneath prior day point of control, right? But at this point, I'm not even looking at the charts. I don't really care. But our target does end up getting hit. I think around here. I can't remember. Let me go on executions and see. But that's what happened with the trade last night. So yeah, we aimed for 602. We got it on this candle, and then boom, that's it, right? From then on, it went back down to VWAP, right? So if our stop loss was here, we would have been close to being stopped out, but then it actually turned out into such a nice move up. Of course, I'm not trading for hours on and hours and hours on end. I'm at work at this point, and I come back home, right? So good trade overall. Terrible week overall. pretty pretty bad week for me. Um, coming back from a 2 week hiatus, but again, we get through it together. Um, I'm gonna keep trading one micro for next week. probably until the end of the month, and then come August 30th, which is a Sunday, then maybe I can go back to normal depending on how well I'm doing. But it's really just about sizing down. A lot of you guys told me to size down. So sizing down, taking one trade a day, evaluating what I really need to do in order to be successful in this long term. And then coming back with a vengeance because I am ready to kill it in September, October, November, and December, man. I'm telling you. Clip this. Whoever's watching this, clip this. I'm telling you. Actually, don't clip it because I have no idea. Nothing's guaranteed, but I have a really good feeling that by the end of the year, we're gonna look back and say, "Man, like this was such an awesome year." Not in terms of profit, but in terms of growth. In terms of growth. So, yeah, guys, that is it. I'm actually about to put an announcement on Discord in like 3 minutes time. 6:30 Saturday, we are doing book club. I literally forgot that we're doing book club on Saturday. Not really, but I forgot Spurs are playing tomorrow for our first game of the season. And we play at 12:30, so I avoid all spoilers. But because now I got to come home and watch the game before book club, I don't even know if I'll even be able to watch the game before book club. So I was just like, why am I doing this to myself? But book club tomorrow, 6:30, we are reading The Best Loser Wins. We haven't read the book yet. We're just going to be discussing in there. I also just want to chat to you guys as well. So please look out for that if you guys want to join. The link is in the description box below. It's our Discord. Come and join. Select the bookworm rule, right? And then from there, you'll have the book club up. So we'll be in voice chat tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you guys there if you would like to join. I also look forward to seeing you guys next week in the next videos. I do have another video coming out about the giveaway, so look out for that. Probably on Sunday, maybe Monday. I have no idea. So this upcoming week, though, for sure, the giveaway's coming out. It has to. So yeah, I really do hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you guys are trading well, and I'm gonna leave you with this quote because, as always, keep trading stoically. But I'm gonna leave you from this quote from Viktor Frankl: "Life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by lack of meaning and purpose." I'll see you guys later.